Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Matt's World. Happy Christmas Eve, or Happy Christmas Day if you're watching on Christmas Day, or Happy Boxing Day if you're watching on Boxing Day, or Happy New Year's Eve if you're watching New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's Day, you name it. Hope you're having a good time. So, I'm making this video as like an unscripted ramble-based video talking about the future of Balloon Battle, which is the long-form show that I'm running on this channel. So, Balloon Battle, it's not the most popular content on this channel, of course. That goes to the occasional football video I make and the VHS videos. They're the most popular on the channel by a landslide. But Balloon Battle does have its own cult following. Some episodes do rack up views, and I have my own community in the Discord server formed of people who are also just as passionate about the show as I am. Maybe even more passionate at this point, let's be honest. So, but like the Balloon Battle community, the Discord, all came from people wanting to voice act, wanting to write, wanting to be a part of the show themselves, on a voluntary basis. Now, the reason I never did anything like this before was because I never wanted to burden anybody with free labor. I just felt it unnecessary because I'm not rich, I'm not loaded. You know what I mean? This show is a voluntary commitment, but people love being a part of it anyway, which is great. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who's followed the show and to the people who are now part of it. It's brilliant to think that I've spawned a community of dedicated people, and it makes me feel really good inside, to be honest. With all the crap that's gone off for me in this last year, which I may delve into in a different video, or a different video series, I am going to bring the Autistic Rambles back in a different, more professional format now that I'm monetized. That's why those videos disappeared. They were very unprofessional to say that I am now a monetized creator. The Autistic Rambles were very unprofessional, very unscripted. So I want to make like a professional version about it. So you know what I mean? But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about the future of Balloon Battle and what's going to happen. So people have been asking me in the comments, where is BB90? You will find out if you join the Discord server, link in the description. BB90 is in production right now. The script is fully written, and Mike D's trying his absolute best to change my script, to change the order and change everything to suit what he wants, which is fair enough. This episode has had the most amount of writers out of all the episodes. There's a lot of stories with a lot of different characters, which is great. It's great. I'm honestly really thrilled that a lot of people have dedicated the time on a voluntary basis to be here. And it's really great. But yeah, so the script is fully written. I'm trying my absolute best to keep it as it is without it being changed, because the voice actors have already started recording their lines. They've started recording the lines, and I've set the deadline for the voice actors to have all their lines done by like very early January, after New Year's, but not New Year's. Basically, like within the first week of January after New Year's is when I'm hoping everybody will have recorded all of their lines. So, a projected estimate of when Balloon Battle 90 will release, it will most likely be between mid-January and early February. I can't give an exact date because we haven't even started the animation process yet. So it'll be between mid-January and early February is when the full episode is released. So that's Balloon Battle 90 out of the way for everybody who asks. I also want to delve into the future of Balloon Battle, what the future of the show looks like past Balloon Battle 90. So, Balloon Battle 90 will be one of 2 animated episodes in Balloon Battle's run upcoming, which are BB90 and BB100. BB100 is planned to be a big episode with a movie feature length like plot. It will be a feature length episode and it will serve as a finale for the current animated season of Balloon Battle. A lot of stories are coming to a close in this episode. This feels like a very final episode for the current form of Balloon Battle. Of the animated episodes. So what I want to propose to you guys is doing a BFB teapot, splitting Balloon Battle into 2 shows. Balloon Battle will still run, as is, completely unchanged. Apart from one aspect, there will be no more animated episodes in Balloon Battle. But that's what the other show is. The other show will be a fully animated series of its own accord. So that the animation, voice acting, everything, script writing isn't slowing down Balloon Battle's production. The competition will still go ahead and one character will be eliminated every episode, just like always. Then the other show will be the exact same as... It'll basically just be animated episodes. And these episodes will, of course, I guess, be in seasons, I suppose. Because this other show will be hosted by Junior, as he's already hinted in Balloon Battle itself. I have had this idea to split the show for a while because there's a cult following for the animated stuff and a following for Balloon Battle. And I just want to make things efficient across the board so that everybody can work on animated episodes. They don't have to wait for me to make 9 BB filler episodes to then start animating. But then they don't have to wait. But then the viewers don't have to wait for me to put out content either, for the animation and everything to be done with no BB episodes. This will just increase efficiency just across the board. Everything will still be run in one Discord server, in the Balloon Battle Discord server, with all the voice acting and the writing and everything. It just means that more animated episodes could be made on a regular basis, and then Balloon Battle will also be made on a regular basis without Balloon Battle being slowed down because of waiting for the animation, but then the future animated projects being slowed down because we're waiting to see who the next 10 people are eliminated. You know what I mean? I think this is a really good idea. It will speed up production across both parts of the show. So this animated season, I am planning basically to be like an object show styled show with viewer voting, challenges, character arcs, and a winner at the end. And that cast of people will be decided by you. Because after BB100, there will be a vote of all the 100 people to join this new cast of characters. I am planning on having, is basically going to be exactly like the BFDIA vote all those years ago, where the top 20 out of the 100 join the show, and then 2 lucky people in the Discord server will get to pick 2 people who are not in the top 20 voted to join the game as well. So the people deemed lucky enough to choose will be decided at random on a wheel, of course, as that's tradition with Balloon Battle. It won't be part of an episode of Balloon Battle, that decision. It'll just be a thing shown in the Discord and then sorted in the Discord. So basically, this show will be hosted by Junior, and I am planning on this series to have 30 episodes. How are you going to do 30 episodes with only 22 characters? But that's it. 8 of the episodes will be just like how Balloon Battle is. Warehouse, non-competition, chilled out styled episodes that have nothing to do with this contest. It'll center around the characters in the warehouse, the future eliminated characters of Balloon Battle, just 8 chilled out episodes and 22 competition survivor style episodes. This is just a way of like filtering out some of the characters that aren't really doing anything and giving 22 specific characters the spotlight in their own series, basically. And then in the other 8 episodes will be the rest of the gang and what they're currently getting up to in the warehouse. You know, that it's as simple as that. It sounds convoluted, it sounds like an absolute mess to explain, but in reality, it is very simple. So I'm going to break down the points right now. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the 22 people competing will be out of the 100 eliminated contestants in the warehouse up to that point, up to BB 100. The top 20 and then the random 2 will be chosen by the viewers in a viewer vote. And, you know, so then the other, what's the 100 take away 22? The other 78 people and more, because there'll be more eliminations in Balloon Battle, will get spotlight in the 8 other episodes that have nothing to do with the contest. So, right. Let's break everything down into simple points and wrap this ramble up. I feel like I've said everything. So, but I'm going to briefly summarize. So, BB90 is in production. It will release either in the middle of January or the start of February. I can't give an exact date yet, as production isn't anywhere near wrapping up, let's be honest. So, I can't give an exact release date, but it will come. BB Balloon Battle 91 to 99 will be the normal episodes, the filler episodes where someone is eliminated and we talk about the history, and then the vote. BB 100 will be a feature-length animated episode with an elimination, of course, as the Balloon Battle contest is still going on. But then after Balloon Battle 100, that will be the finale of the first season of the animated Balloon Battle series. The second season will comprise of 30 episodes, 22 of them being a Survivor-styled knockout tournament competition-based thing, and 8 of the episodes being non-competitioned, warehouse shenanigans, what's going on in the pack prison, what's going on in the warehouse, what's going on at some other locations that I cannot spoil as it will spoil BB90, and the forest and the brain and, you know, all these other places that have been established in BB lore. They will be the 8 episodes that are not related to the Survivor Knockout competition that Junior is going to host. So, yes, that's the future of Balloon Battle. I'm hoping that things will be more efficient and I can eventually get this show finished. But I was never intending on making something that would finish soon. The Balloon Battle was always meant to be a long-term thing that I would make for a long, long time. That was always the goal of Balloon Battle. But now that the community has grown so big, or at least so big in this kind of context, something needs to be done to increase efficiency across the board so that more of the filler contest episodes of Balloon Battle can come out and more animated episodes can come out. And who knows? You guys might have fun. But yeah, if you do want to be a part of the show, you could still join the Discord server linked in the description. And I'm also going to link Mike D's Discord server, which is the animation team. So if you want to be a part of that as well, I will leave both links in the description. Also, I am putting a plea out there. If there are any like free voice actors watching this video, specifically if you are of the female gender or if you don't have a gender or anything like that, just of the female sounding voice, we do have a lot of female characters that aren't even cast yet to even have a voice actor. I think there's literally only Olive Oil is the only female that has a voice currently. We have quite a few female characters that don't even have a voice. So, and I don't want to do more and more text-to-speech animated voices, because it's like, it would be nice. But obviously, also, if you're a bloke or a man, you know, you can voice too, of course. There's nothing stopping. But like having more voice actors would be much appreciated as well. Just so that we don't end up with our small team ending up voicing like 20 people per voice, per person. So it's just like, you know, it would be nice to have some females who are interested in the show to come on board. And, you know, only if you want to, of course. I'm not forcing you. So it would be nice. But yeah. Anyway, that's the future of Balloon Battle. If you have any questions, feel free to leave some questions in the comments below. Leave your opinions in the comments. Just comment, please. Leave some comments. I would love to. I do read them. I read them all. And of course, join the Discord servers. So yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe if you are new. Watch the previous 89 episodes if you haven't already. And I will speak to you guys next time. Happy Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Boxing Day. Take care. And goodbye.